Live. What up, fam? Good morning. We are live. I think we're live everywhere. Yeah. Good. All right. So we're about to get into our Ghosted this morning. For those who don't know what Ghosted is and you're just joining the show, real quick, Barbie.
It's basically when you're dating someone and then all of a sudden they just disappear without any explanation. You don't hear from them. You hit them up. They've not responded. So you contact the Dex and Barbie T Morning Show and we try to get you some answers.
So we're about to give you guys kind of a recap of what we already know. We've been on the air for a little bit this morning. So we're about to talk to Ashley, who ghosted Craig. Dex and Barbie T, 95.1 WAPE, Jacksonville's #1 hit music station. We are in the middle of our Ghosted. We've already touched base with Craig, and kind of here's what we know. Like, he's been dating this girl for a little bit of time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so they went on a couple dates. Next thing you know, they started opening up, like started getting real with each other.
Yeah, and he might have opened up too fast, too soon, too much. We don't know.
Right. And so that's what we called her. And thank you for agreeing to come on the air with us, Ashley. Craig's on the other line. He can hear you. He just wants to know kind of like what happened, because like you're saying that he did. He opened up a little bit too much. Am I right?
I like you. I really do. It's hard knowing that you've been with a guy. You just dropped it on me like it was nothing.
You're making this a way bigger deal than it needs to be. First of all, it is 2023. You have no room to say like ooh to me being with a guy. I mean, it's just
it doesn't matter what year it is. Well, okay, if I was with a woman, would that change things for you?
Stop saying that like I was with a guy, okay? I mean, I didn't have a relationship with this guy and didn't move in with him. I mean, I experimented in college and kissed a guy once, okay?
It doesn't matter if you did it once or 1,000 times. I told you during the conversation that I was married before and that he was messing around with men during our marriage.
Oh no.
Dang.
So, and you tell me you were with a guy. How do you think I'm supposed to feel?
Okay.
First of all, I'm not your ex, and I kissed one guy in college, all right? I like women.
How am I supposed to know that? How do I know that you won't just get back into it? It's enough to worry that I'm going to get cheated on with women. Now I have to worry about you sleeping with guys? Can't do that.
Oh, my God. Do you not hear me? I kissed a dude once, and I didn't even enjoy it. It was like a drunken thing. If I liked it, do you really think I'd be with you? No, I'd probably be with a guy. But like I said, I'm not into guys.
I'm sorry. I just can't be with a man who's been with a man. It reminds me too much of my past.
I am not your past.
But you got to understand where she's coming from. Like, it's obviously not her preference of men.
I can't sit there and like compete with someone who likes girls and guys. That's just too much. I can't do that again.
But he's saying he doesn't like guys.
You're acting like this is some like forbidden fruit or something that I like desperately want, and it's like something I did once, hated it, end of story, and you're running with it.
But you did it once. Well, who's to say you won't be curious to try it again? It's the end of story. Like let's say you meet an attractive guy, and what are the odds that you leave me, or worse, you just cheat on me with him and continue to have both of us?
But it's a zero chance. I mean, how many times do I have to say this? You're messed up in your past life for me to even consider dating. I mean, all you do is live in the past. So get over yourself. I'm good. Thank you.
Keep in mind, now, he never slept with a guy. He just kissed. He
Right.
made out with a guy.
It's still her preference. If she doesn't want a man that has done that or does that, like, that's still her preference. She doesn't have to be like,
crazy.
oh, okay, I'm going to accept this when she doesn't want to.
Well, girls have tried to experiment, you know. College is where I haven't experimented. Some people have.
He was curious. Who's to say he won't be curious again? Some guy shows
she's
up
a
and
nut.
really enjoys them.
So is there? So that you don't want to be with this guy, no matter what. Now.
I don't want to be with her at this point either. Just to be clear.
Okay. Is there anything else you would like to say to her before we let her go?
No, thank you. I'm good.
Okay.
All
Is
right.
there anything you would like to say to him, Ashley?
No,
Don't
he's
even want to
clearly
hear it.
He doesn't want to hear it.
Yeah, the thing I'm trying to get to him to understand, she's traumatized. You can
You
hear
can see it. Yeah.
So,
you
like,
can.
don't even try to press it. Don't even, like, just let her be.
But
just walk away.
Again, like, it shouldn't end a relationship. I don't think. Is that a deal breaker? Your thoughts. Give us a call. 833-685-9595. Have you ever been in her shoes? What are your thoughts? Like if you were dating some guy, is this like something that you would be like, no, would you end the relationship? Or is it something that you'd be like, you know what? Yeah, it's fine. That was in his past.
Yeah, find somebody that's going to accept you for you, period.
833-685-9595. Give us a call. Whew, Constance, you've actually dealt with this as well. Did you say you could relate to this story?
Ooh, girl, what happened?
Yeah, I'm kind of curious on that. Give us a call. Hey, for everybody who's already on our live this morning, thank you guys so much. Yeah, so this is our Ghosted. If you're new to the show, you know, we end up trying to help people out. We actually have a bunch of DMs now on Facebook and Instagram whenever it comes to
Yeah.
this.
Call in, Constance. You
yeah.
already know. Let us spill the tea, girl.
Go ahead. As we get started, we're also going to be talking about fireworks too. So if you know anybody that does any kind of like crazy fireworks shows in their neighborhood or anything like that, hit us up. Good morning, Constance. Go ahead.
Good morning.
What's going
So my youngest son, his father,
Oh, hang on
we
just a
were
second.
just-
Hang on.
we
Hang
had
on,
been-
hang on just a second. Good morning. Hang on just a second. We've got one call ahead of you, okay?
okay.
Perfect. Good morning. All right, go ahead. So what happened?
So my youngest son, his father, we were good friends before we started talking. And we started talking. We went out. I had a roommate that was a guy. He was gay. And on New Year's, it started raining, and I walked up to my car, and they were in my car making out.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
Wow.
So I didn't say anything, but I ended it.
well,
Because that is a drawing point for me. Like,
I mean, there's cheating there
I'm
too.
not into bi guys.
Well, yeah.
Right.
Then there's cheating. But
Right.
so at this point, like if you found out, so you've been through this girl's shoes. If you found out that your guy that you're talking to kissed a guy, would you end it?
It depends on like what the situation was. Like this guy says he was in college, he was trying things. I understand like guys will do stupid things, especially. I've known tons of guys that do this stuff when they're young, and it doesn't lead up to anything when they're older. Like if
So you wouldn't end it.
with me, I would end it if he had a full relationship or had relations with another guy.
okay.
If a guy kisses another guy, that's not a big. I mean, I don't have my red flag, but it's not something that's going to end it.
Okay. Thank you very much.
But that woman's been traumatized
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
It's not even an option, so he shouldn't even question that.
Thank you. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yes, hey, my name's Steve. I'm calling from Jacksonville.
Your phone's cutting in and out. It's hard to hear you. Go ahead. Have you ever dealt with this before?
No, I have not trusted. So I tried.
Oh, man.
Are you on speakerphone?
I am.
Can you take us off speakerphone really quick? Because it's like fading in and out.
Yes, hi. My name's Dee from Jacksonville. I was just calling to say I don't trust it at all. Like, I agree with her. I feel like what happens when people are intoxicated is what they secretly desire.
Yeah.
So you're thinking like, you know, if you were dating a guy that had kissed a guy in his past and he gets drunk at some kind of party or at a bar, and next thing you know he meets another guy, he might make out with him.
Yeah, I think that's possible, highly possible.
Okay.
I understand that.
Thank you.
Thank
for your call. So
you.
it'd be a no for you.
You're welcome. Yeah, no.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
A drunken
Good morning.
man's word, sober
What's
man's
your
thoughts.
what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Good morning. My name is Shay. I'm calling from Jacksonville. I heard that story on the radio about the guy
Yeah.
that was being honest, and the girl just completely shamed him and was like, no, I'm not interested.
What are your thoughts on that? And have you ever dealt with something like this? And would this be a deal breaker for you or absolutely not?
No, I don't think it's a deal breaker at all. Like, as long as you continue to shame men for communicating, they're going to close up. And that's when the real issues in relationships come, right? Like, the issue with her past marriage with him sleeping with men wasn't that he was sleeping with men. It was that he didn't communicate it and he was cheating behind her back. If he had felt that he was comfortable enough to voice that early in the relationship that he was curious about this, they never would have been in that situation in the first place, right? I don't think that she should continue to hold that over people in her future. That's her problem. That's her trauma. That's her stress, whatever.
Right.
Like, you don't need to shame this man for his choices. Like, that's crazy to me.
Interesting.
Honestly, when I heard it, I was like, wow, she's foul for that.
Yeah.
You can have your preference, but you don't need to put that on him because now he's probably like, oh, I'm never going to tell anyone that again.
Oh, that's a good point.
She should have just told him straight up, I've been traumatized. I can't do it because I have not figured that out yet. Like,
Right. You don't need to be in a relationship. Work on yourself. You can have your preferences. That's fine. But don't put it on someone else, all right? Like, this poor man.
And I think, you know, and you can just hear it with this woman, like she has been carrying that big cheat. Because keep in mind, that wasn't a boyfriend, that was a husband that cheated on her, and I think that she's just carrying that over, and you know that's something that therapy helps with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
for sure.
Let go of that. Thank you for your call. Thanks for listening.
First, thanks. Like,
Boom. All right. What's up, Angie? Good morning, Renee. Thank you for the heads up that my mic was off. Sorry, I had to answer the phone.
This lighting is horrible.
Yeah, I'm just having
And
some
it's
troubles.
like the shadow. There's a shadow over the camera or something.
That's because it's coming from there. Yeah, I'll have to change it here in a little bit. If you move your mic arm, it's the mic arm that's causing it. So if you lower your mic arm, that'll help. I was drunk at a party when I was at high school and was sexually molested by a guy. Whoa. When I was passed out. There is a whole lot more to the story, and it was scary. Dang, Travis, that's
Good
wild.
Lord.
Good gosh, man. Hang on a second. Let me get this call edited.
So my youngest son, his father.
Your thoughts about the one woman that called in this morning, and she said that, you know, she thinks she wouldn't do this. She wouldn't date a guy because if he was, you know, to try it in his past, if he gets drunk, he would want to try it again. Do you think that that's a thing?
What that lady was saying, I think she was saying if he did it drunken, then he might do it drunken again, because people feel like a drunken man's words is a sober man's thoughts and feelings. So if you continuously do that when you're drunk, then yes, you're probably going to think that's what he's going to do when he gets drunk.
Right. Good morning, Tanya. What's going on? Let's take a look at some of the other pages here. If you're on Twitch, hit us up with where you're watching. YouTube, we're on here too. We got a couple of people there. All right. They like your outfit, Barbie.
Thanks.
A guy, he was gay, and on New Year's.
Oof. You know, I find it interesting.
Looks like Love Songs at Night with Delilah with that lighting.
And I walked up to my car, and they were in my car making out.
Dang. I can't believe that, Constance. That's rough.
Jeez.
Because that is a
guy or girl.
Drawing point for me. Like, I mean, there's cheating there. Not into bi guys.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
There's cheating. But so at this point, like if you found out, so you've been through this, girl.
Some things are better left unsaid.
Mm-hmm.
If you found out. Yeah, we haven't done a live in so long. Why was I looking for a second Facebook live?
Ah. That's funny.
I was like,
Yeah, we're going to hopefully start doing this on a regular basis now that we got all the cameras in. I got to dial Barbie's lighting in. So we got Barbie's new backdrop there.
This is horrible.
The only thing I don't like about your backdrop is so different from mine because it's white, because it was supposed to be black.
It was supposed to be purple.
It was supposed to be purple? Oh, that would have been perfect. Yeah. Oh, well. We'll work on it. Interesting. All right, so hey, real quick, as we're getting,
isn't it? It's something else.
Is it?
Or maybe
it is. I told you it is. It's coming from that top light. That's what it is.
Can I do
there you go. Yeah. That's good.
Oh, good Lord, this thing is hard.
Do you know anybody that has spent a crazy amount of money on fireworks? How much for the neighborhood celebration?
And it doesn't lead up to anything when they're older. Like
I did a sloppy job on my makeup today.
I would end it
Dex rushed me.
Relationship.
I'm sorry. You knew we were doing the live. You could have been doing your makeup earlier. How about that?
I had to win today, okay?
Oh, and pick your idiot?
Yeah.
Relations with another guy. If a guy kisses
That's always been my luck. He actually passed away a year and a half later. My life would have been on Telenova. What? Wait, who? Huh.
What did we miss?
When a man is drunk, it's totally being it's totally different than being sober. Things happen and things they can't remember or say they don't. I know my ex thinks he's flexing and spending over $500 on fireworks.
How much?
$500.
Dang.
Mm-mm.
That's a lot to me. I wouldn't spend $500.
That's a Louis Vuitton perfume, child. Absolutely not. Mm-mm.
I don't think that that's how it works. I don't think that
What?
you're going to get drunk at a party and then all of a sudden be like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and kiss some random person. It would be the same thing if you were like in a relationship or something like that, and then you decide to cheat.
But I'm saying if that's something he's done before, I think that's what she said. If that's something he's done before, he's probably going to do it again.
Shay from Jacksonville.
I went upstairs and passed
Oh,
out on
gosh.
the bed where everybody's coats were. I had a dream that some animal was trying to bite my legs. I woke up and this guy had my pants down to my knees. He was. Oh, wow. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
hold that over people in her future, that's her problem.
That is very true. All right, Shay in Jacksonville. All right, so we're good. We got about 3 minutes. My uncle puts on a show for his neighborhood on the lake. 5,000. 5,000. That's
$5,000?
Yeah, $5,000. That's what this one woman has called in about. So we're going to be talking to her in just a little bit. Her husband spends $5,000 on fireworks every 4th of July, and it's actually gotten bigger. So like last year it was like $4,500. This year he's going to spend $5,000, or he's already spent $5,000. I don't know. That's a lot.
That's too much. I can't
Right?
do it. I would never want to do that.
That's a car down payment, right?
That's so many things
Yeah.
that I'd love to spend on than fireworks.
In college who's trying things. I understand, like, guys will do stupid things, especially. I've known tons of guys that do this stuff when they're young, and it doesn't lead up to anything when they're older.
She told him what had happened to her, and his response was telling her that he tried it out too. Good God.
Do what now?
No, I'm reading Renee's
This stuff when they're young,
comment.
and it doesn't lead up to anything. Like,
I'm happy with sparklers. I'm
I
cheap.
went into it, so you had a
And be cheaper just to buy the whole fireworks stand.
Has anybody ever bought those things from like Walmart or Target?
I walked past some yesterday. I was
Right.
like,
And it's that big package and everything like
Yeah.
that. And it's usually like $70 or something. And I always wonder if those are even worth it, you know?
sometimes they are. Well, we didn't get ours from Walmart. We got them from like the actual places.
Like
They
the
were the
fireworks
big-
stands,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
But they were still the big packaging and like, they're fun.
I'm curious too, if you're watching from Florida this morning, what is the rules whenever it comes to fireworks? Because I feel like the fireworks stands only come out like when it's really, really close
Mm-hmm.
to 4th of July. Ha! Thanks, Jay. Let's see.
Happy with sparklers. I am too. They're so pretty. And they're not as dangerous. Because, my goodness. You shoot your
So
eye
there's
out.
no rules whenever it comes to fireworks or anything like that, Angie? Is that what you're telling me? 50 seconds.
None. That's what she said.
Interesting. Okay. Well, good.
We should have gotten one of the JSO officers. Well, that one that came for him to call in.
Oh, it was such an awesome moment. So this guy, listens to the show, and he came in to pick up his prize because he played Pick Your Idiot with us earlier in the show, and so
And he won with me.
yeah, he did, and so he was getting a little, he was hanging out, and so Barbie was getting a little nervous, and so I went over there and pretended like I was going to talk to somebody else, and I was like, excuse me, can you help me out with something? Can you point into the studio? Because you can actually see right into the studio here, and point at Barbie and look angry and have her come outside. And Barbie was freaking out.
I was. Because I'm like, what
It was so good. It was so
the
good.
police need with me?
What do they need with you?
I'm a law-abiding citizen.
Here we go. Dex and Barbie, T95.1 WAPE, Jacksonville's #1 hit music station. All right, so we've got a lot of people sharing their thoughts whenever it comes to our ghosted this morning. Craig got ghosted by Ashley because he kissed a boy and he didn't like it back in his past.
Yes, and now she's actually been traumatized. Her ex-husband, she caught him with a man and everything. So she's just had a moment.
Right.
She can't do it.
And so at that point, she said when she found out that he had kissed a guy. Now keep in mind, this is a long time ago, and he even told her, was like, that was it. I'm not really interested in that. I tried it. I was experimenting. And she said, well, sorry, I'm not interested in that. I don't want to date you anymore. And so we wanted to know what your thoughts are. Have you ever been through something like this? Constance has. Go ahead.
Tons of guys that do this stuff when they're young, and it doesn't lead up to anything when they're older. Like,
So you wouldn't end it?
I would end it if he had a full relationship or had relations with another guy.
Okay.
If a guy kisses another guy, that's not a big, I don't have my red flag, but it's not something that's going to end it.
Okay. Interesting. Good morning. Go ahead. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yes. Hi, my name's Dee from Jacksonville.
Perfect.
I'm just calling to say I don't trust it at all. Like, I agree with her. I feel like what happens when people are intoxicated is what they secretly desire.
Yeah.
So you're thinking like, if you were dating a guy that had kissed a guy in his past and he gets drunk at some kind of party or at a bar, and next thing you know, he meets another guy, he might make out with him.
Yeah, I think that's possible. Highly possible.
Interesting. I don't know, man. I don't know if that works that way.
I think she's thinking if he did it while drinking, he's going to do it again while drinking.
But if you're in a relationship, even if you're in a relationship, now granted, Asian flush, I can't really drink, so I'm allergic. But if I did drink, I will tell you this: getting a couple of shots in me, I still wouldn't be like, oh look, there's a girl. I'm in a relationship. I'm gonna go ahead and make out with that girl.
But if that's something that they do every time they get drunk, she's gonna think that every time they get drunk.
Oh, good morning, Shay, Jacksonville. Go ahead. What are your thoughts?
No, I don't think it's a deal breaker at all. Like, as long as you continue to shame men for communicating, they're gonna close up, and that's when the real issues in relationships come, right? Like, the issue with her past marriage with him sleeping with men wasn't that he was sleeping with men, it was that he didn't communicate it, he was cheating behind her back. If he had felt that he was comfortable enough to voice that early in the relationship, that he was curious about this, they never would have been in that situation in the first place. Hold that over people in her future, that's her problem.
Yeah. Well, you could hear that the girl who ended it,
She's been traumatized.
Yeah. And sometimes that kind of stuff, therapy, I'm telling you, helps. Sit down on that couch or telehealth. Give us a call. What are your thoughts? 833-685-9595. Have you ever dealt with some kind of issue like this? And what are your thoughts? Feel free to check in this morning. Coming up, just about 10 minutes away. We are on Facebook Live and on YouTube Live, so you can catch the show there. But we are going to be talking to a girl who has a serious issue with her husband whenever it comes to 4th of July.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
And it's causing financial issues for them. So we're going to go ahead and talk to her, see what your thoughts are. Maybe you can give us some advice on that, too.
Woo! You can hear it now. Good.
Yeah, sorry. There's so whenever I edit, I have to take it out.
Oh my gosh, this whole situation is really.
What's that? Oh yeah, having to turn that down and everything. I was traumatized and cannot be around gay guys at all. I don't trust them because of what happened to you at that high school party, and that was a long time ago, right, Travis? Interesting. Have you talked to someone about that? Like, actually, like, besides us on live, I mean, like, have you actually, sat down and talked to somebody in therapy whenever it comes to that? I think that's probably a big thing, right?
And that's the thing also, because I don't want it to get, like, That girl was traumatized, obviously.
Sure.
So, like, I don't think people should dismiss the fact that people actually go through traumatizing events in their life. And, like, Travis here, that makes him feel a way. So we don't need to, like, dismiss how she feels because there's a rooted problem there, obviously. So it's not technically their fault. They just have to learn how to cope through that, like therapy. I mean, that's at the end of the day, that's what it is.
I don't know. Oh, sorry. Ian, go ahead. Oh, I thought you said something. My bad. Yeah, here's my thing, though. I mean, like, okay, so what if, what if she was cheated on by her husband and the guy had slept with a redhead? Now, if anyone...
She probably doesn't like redheads, or it's a trigger for her. These people have triggers.
Nah, I don't know, man. It's more common than you think, Travis. Interesting. Love the show. Oh, thank you, Oscar. Shout out to Oscar. Where are you watching us from, by the way, Oscar? I don't know. Ian, fireworks. Let's move on.
Yes.
How many, did you guys ever do fireworks shows in your hometown or anything like that? Like in the neighborhood
fireworks were huge, man.
Yeah.
It depends on where you went, though. Because a lot of neighborhoods, their HOAs would come in and say, well, you can't do it unless there's a body of water, because they had a lot of pine trees around, so like stuff would catch on fire. But my father's neighborhood was like a brand new suburbia, and they had this giant lake behind their house. And so for a good solid 4 to 5 years, there were like 4 or 5 families that were super rich, and they'd come together and buy a crap ton of fireworks, and there'd be like a 2-hour show.
See,
it would go
that's
on
nice.
forever.
I would
But
always
they
hope.
stopped doing that because guess who came in?
HOA?
The HOA.
I
And
hate
said,
HOA.
You're disturbing the pets and the little children. And we're like, oh, you guys suck.
Oh gosh, yeah, HOAs suck.
HOAs are the worst.
I'm dealing with an HOA
Like, who
issue
even
too.
came up
I'm
with
going to
them?
become the head of my HOA one day and then abolish all the rules. Total anarchy.
We should do a segment, I hate my HOA, where people call
Brilliant.
in
Yes.
with their complaints.
You know
Is
how
there
many
that
calls
many
we get
people
on
that have
that?
that many issues?
Absolutely.
You know how many
You know,
emails
all
and
the
calls and
Facebook-
DMs we get on that? Absolutely. Barbie and I'll do it. Dex, don't worry about it.
Oh no. What? No, I just don't know. I mean, like, I'm dealing with HOA.
Exactly.
And Ian, has had issues. Have you?
Yes.
Really?
Back, yeah.
If you've
When
ever
I stayed
lived
with my
outside
parents,
of your
yeah.
parents' home, you've had problems with an
Yeah.
HOA.
Yeah.
They took pictures of my car
No.
because it wasn't parked the way they wanted it to be parked.
What do you mean? Like it wasn't parked in between the lines, or like?
Well, we had a 2-car garage, so you had basically 4 spaces in your, whatever.
Oh, right.
And then they didn't want you parking in front of your house. Because we
What?
were at the corner house.
It's your house.
Exactly.
Your house.
Interesting.
Whatever.
Yeah, well, and so I'm having an issue because, if you didn't know, my dad is now moved into the guest house. And so he has a guest house. It's a full apartment up there. And then the main house, we're renting it out to a great family. They were renting the townhouse out. And so we just moved them into a bigger house.
Mm-hmm.
And so now the HOA all of a sudden decided that they are going to try to, limit the amount of people that can rent in the neighborhood. And they're trying to get rid of the rentals. And they started making up all this stuff, and they said that there was all these issues with renters, and there was all these complaints, right? So my dad asked around, you know how many people are renting in the neighborhood? Keep in mind, there's about like 40 houses in this neighborhood, maybe more.
What?
How many?
20?
2.
Oh.
Me and some other person.
Oh, this is a personal attack.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
This is a personal attack.
Renee, what did she say?
They know you're not living there, like.
When I purchased my house, go ahead.
When I purchased my house, we made sure that there was no HOA. I'll be damned if anyone is going to tell me what to do on my own property. Period.
No HOA in my neighborhood. I refuse to live in a place that has. Wow. And by the way, Tanya, were you the one that said $5,000? Who said $5,000 in fireworks?
I believe it was Constance.
Let's see. I'll talk to a psychiatrist. Did not help. Interesting. How long did you talk? Sometimes it takes a long time to work through that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go look for that comment. $5,000 in fireworks. Good gosh.
They're trying to get rid of renters in Travis's neighborhood.
Are they really? Yeah, I'm telling you, man. And it's so funny because they like sent me this long email.
Oh,
and
God.
Go ahead.
I was reaching for the microphone.
Ha! It's going to take a while. You actually look way better now.
I know.
Yeah. Boy, that's a quick change. Just changing where the microphone is. Nice. Give us about 2 more minutes.
I'm displeased with this face today.
Really?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts, guys, whenever it comes to Barbie T's face? She says that it doesn't look great.
It's not good.
I
This
think it
is
looks
not a 10 out of 10. Do not recommend.
Ian, what do you think? Give
Not today.
Huh?
out of a 10, what do you think of Barbie T's
not
face
today.
today?
0.
Yeah.
Kidding.
This is
No,
not
you look
today.
great. We need to work on this, like, the self-deprecation.
But
because
today, it's just today.
no, because you got a ton of times getting ready. Your entire outfit matches.
Not
We need to work on
necessarily.
the self-talk.
That's why I need that yellow pack over there.
The fanny. First of all,
To
you're not
complete
getting
the
that.
outfit.
No, you don't.
I do.
Where are you gonna put the fanny pack? You can't even see.
Oh, it's an accessory. I wear it.
You gonna wear it like this on like an over-the-shoulder
No,
bag?
right here because it's
You
red,
can't even
green, and
see that,
yellow.
though.
Then
Yeah, you can't even see it.
You
from
can't
the
even see
live.
that.
Or you want it
It's
for the live?
just in general. No, I'm gonna
Oh.
wear it for just because it's part of my outfit. It's an
But the thing
accessory.
is, you can't even see below the.
They don't need to see. But when I walk throughout life,
There's no one here. What do you mean?
it doesn't matter when people arrive.
When people arrive.
You already look great.
It's okay, but like
Patricia
thank you.
said, perfect face. Mama's got to say
My
that,
mama
though.
said, "You, my mom. Thank you, mama."
Yeah.
She got to say that.
Yeah.
She made this face.
Yeah, if she says busted, then she's going to have to be like, oh, well, shoot. Travis says face always on point. Let's see, we got a tease real quick here. By the way, Sam Smith tickets, we're going to be giving them away tomorrow morning at 7:05
Right.
if you haven't had a chance
At
to win.
Urban Bean.
We're going to be doing the fireworks. We're going to be talking
fireworks
to the
right
woman that says her husband is going crazy on fireworks. Dex and Barbie T, 95.1 WAPE, Jacksonville's #1 hit music station. All right, so coming up in just about 2 songs.
We're going to be talking to this lady who's upset with her husband about his expensive little habit every year.
I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think
You don't?
I think she's overreacting. We'll talk to her next. You were about to go in. Do you think it's bad?
It's too much.
Pam says beautiful. She's not going to be sitting there all day. Yeah, that's a good point. No, I get it. I get it.
Exactly. Thank you, Renee.
Let's see. Let me get.
To myself. Oh, boy.
You all right?
No, it hurts.
Oh, Barbie's having a hard time today, too.
Yeah. It's that week. There you go.
Yeah, it's tough for us all. Just kidding. I got jokes today.
Ian, handle my light work.
Oh,
What?
please.
I said, handle my light work.
What do you mean?
You got to get on Dex. It's Ian's birthday, everyone.
Happy
Yeah!
birthday!
Where my presents at?
That's after the show.
Dex, where's that $100 you owe me, man?
You owe him $100?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
So this is one thing that you're learning about Ian. He is a liar, apparently. So now we've learned that about him. Can't trust him for
Occupationally, baby.
boo, Auntie Flo.
Tanya, yes. Oh, my God, I need a heating pad. I do.
Oh, I have one. Do you want it?
With you?
Not with me, but I can bring it next week.
I'll be done.
Yeah, what's that gonna do?
For next time. And the time after that, and time
She's
after
got
that.
a heating pad at home.
I don't.
Oh,
You don't? You want
I
it?
don't have it with me. No, I don't think I packed that. I don't, yeah.
I'll just bring it in. You know what's funny? I stole it from my college.
Great. Stolen goods.
Yeah.
So now we know he's a liar and a thief.
When you pay $100,000 for
It's
education,
yours. You
by
know what?
yourself, buy yourself.
It's yours.
It's
it is
mine.
all yours. You
Yes.
paid for that.
Yes, I did.
So
If you need a face with the perpetrator, JSO. There. Yeah.
Get my good side, right?
Yeah. Okay. Someone screenshot that. Let's go ahead and put that on a wanted poster or
Get
somewhere.
that police officer back here.
Yeah. Maybe that's why the police officer was here the other day.
Ian, how old are you? Like 23?
Yep, 23.
Jordan year.
23.
Yeah, it's going to be a good year.
Oh yeah, for
So
sure.
many things I have to
Jordan
teach.
year is amazing.
All right. Look at that. All the birthday shout outs. I have 3 heating pads. Good gosh.
What
Boy.
happened? Oh, there's light. I was like, why is it so bright?
About 2 more minutes.
My heart can't take it
Oh,
anymore.
baby, he is young. He is young.
Yes,
We try to get him young so that we can try to teach him the right ways of doing radio. He apparently is
Which is
having a
doing
hard
the
time.
opposite of what Dex does.
Well, he's not going to be lasting that long here. Obviously.
We got all of we got the infant, the preteen, and the adult.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, that is.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yep, and pretty soon, remember that face? It won't be here long. All right.
They're gonna send him off to juvie.
2 minutes. 2 minutes away. What are your thoughts on Madonna?
At least you don't look like you're emerging from hell today.
Oh, I thought
Thank
that was your thoughts on Madonna. I was like, holy crap.
Oh, well, gosh, if you haven't heard, yeah, Madonna was in ICU over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And what kills me was the fact that I thought it was like happening. She was in ICU at that moment. No, that happened
Over the
Saturday.
weekend, yeah. Yep, she's
And
back
she's
out.
already back out. So they didn't let the word out until she was good and cleared.
Did we know what happened?
She got a bacterial infection, a very bad bacterial infection that led to her being unresponsive. And the first thing I thought of, plastic surgery.
Yeah,
Because
puts
she
so
does
much-
a lot.
yeah.
And I just wondered if it was. I mean, that's just my speculation. That's not
Ian.
out there.
Get
But
Diva. She's at the front door. She locked herself out.
yeah.
Interesting.
So I'm sure that's going to affect her tour. Maybe, maybe not.
I feel like Dex is a buy the books kind of guy. I am hey, I'm going to win at all costs.
Get that teardrop tattoo, Ian. Oh, Travis, that's so sweet of you. You don't have to mail me a heating pad,
Do not mail her a heating pad.
even though that'd be really sweet. I'd appreciate that. a
I
lot.
do
told you
love
could
that
have mine.
What is it?
He sent the Kool-Aid.
The Kool-Aid. The
Travis-
Kool-Aid.
I said, Travis, all this sugar.
Yep. Jackie, late
We
AF. You're right.
we gave it out to the kids, by the way. We had
did.
some events and stuff, and we give it out to the kids. And sometimes we give it out as prizes here. So it's going to a good cause. Thank you, Travis.
Not here. That was at the last station. Jeez, Barbie.
What?
You don't even remember where we were at when we got that.
What, the Kool-Aid?
Yeah.
He sent that here.
No, you didn't.
Yes, he did. That was like our first week.
Did he?
Yes.
Shut up.
Yes. We were upstairs.
Dang, man, I'm the one that can't
What is
remember.
going? Okay, senior citizen.
I know. Dang, man. All right. Hold on a second. Let me get this edited real quick. Hold on. I just want to make sure that her voice has changed.
Okay, well, I just want to start by saying.
Yeah. Okay, good. It was there. Same time, Dex. Oh, my goodness. All right, here we go.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
Dex and Barbie T, 95.1 WAPE, Jacksonville's #1 hit music station. Okay, so 4th of July is coming up. We're going to have a big long weekend. Some people are even getting Monday and Tuesdays off. That's
I
nice.
know.
Right?
Amazing.
Big wins for them.
Right?
But some families actually have a little bit of a battle going on because of the weekend, because some people spend money in their
A lot
neighborhood.
of money.
A lot of money.
On
I had
fireworks.
Right. And I didn't even know how much people would spend, but this woman has called in about her husband. She wants to know, they've had this argument every year,
Mm-hmm.
4th of July. Go ahead. Tell us what's going on.
Okay, well, I just want to start by saying I adore my husband. We have a very good marriage. Everything about him is great. It's just this time of year is when I have a big issue with my husband.
Why is that?
Why 4th of July?
He's really, really into this holiday, and I get it, be patriotic and all that,
America.
Yeah.
but he spends thousands of dollars on fireworks for the neighborhood.
What?
For the show he puts on. He spent up to like $5,000.
That's not like a little show. Like, that's like.
Is he
that's-
charging everyone in the neighborhood to make a profit?
No, he's taking it all on himself. It's for the neighborhood. His dad used to do the same thing every year, so it's really important to him. But I don't think his dad spent more than maybe like $100 on fireworks.
So he's just taking it to the next level.
He's gotten it to a ridiculous level.
Okay.
And each year he outdoes himself.
So at this point, you're a little concerned because he spends too much money.
Yeah, I mean, my son is going to be 17 very soon, and I was hoping we could put down a down payment for a car for him. And at this rate, with 4th of July coming, it's not going to happen.
Well, here's the thing. It's a hobby for him. This guy, it's something that's special to him. I mean, like, do you have anything that you splurge money on? This guy loves this holiday. Do you, have like handbags that are like $1,000 or something like that?
I actually do not. I'm very reasonable. My most expensive is a Kate Spade.
And even if she did have the handbag, she could always make money off of it. He's buying $5,000 worth of fireworks.
It's all about the experience.
That doesn't pay the bills.
But are your bills paid? Are you guys in debt?
Our bills are okay, but then for a few months after, we have to really watch our spending. We can't go on a vacation. At this point, it's time for him to consider my feelings and the feelings of our whole family. Like, no one really cares that much. And I don't know, maybe it's time for him to pass this tradition along to someone else.
That hurts my heart. I think that people do care, and he cares, and it's one day a year. Come on,
yeah,
man.
but she's like, she'd rather, I get exactly what she's saying. I'd rather spend $5,000 on a vacation and watch a big, watch it in Hawaii.
That's what you would want to do. Well, he wants to spend it on fireworks. Maybe there's a compromise, but I mean, like, come on now.
Yeah, fireworks in Hawaii.
Fireworks and Hawaii, or, fireworks this year and Hawaii next year. How about that?
That's not what she wants.
Here's a question.
Happy wife, happy life.
833-685-9595. Do you know that family that spends a crazy amount of money on fireworks? I will say $5,000 is crazy.
That's too much.
I want to see what that show looks like.
On the Facebook Live, Constance says that's exactly what her uncle does.
Really?
Spends a ton on fireworks.
Do you have pictures? I want to see what that, or video. Usually firework videos are so annoying, though. And you'll see those on 4th of July. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it never does it justice. Give us a call. Again, 833-685-9595. How much money does your neighborhood spend whenever it comes to fireworks, or maybe it's someone you know? Is it more than $500?
Jacqueline made a point.
What?
She says, how is this different than the houses who do millions of Christmas lights and music and run up the power bill for 6 weeks? But then again, it's like that's bringing joy, and you can reuse that stuff every year.
Fireworks, you can't reuse. Joy,
It's Christmas.
I get joy out of fireworks.
You can't put a price tag on Christmas, Dex. I'm sorry. You just can't.
You know what it is because Christmas you're giving to other people and
Yeah.
you're getting presents and everything. That's why you're supporting that.
What?
I support America.
I love Christmas lights.
Call us now.
I support America.
That's right. Exactly. 4th of July. Rah, blow
America.
things up. Yeah. But I will say, though, 4th of July, we celebrate Independence Day by using Chinese fireworks. That's right. Woo! Let's get these calls. What's up, man? No. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Jack's Beach. My name is Charles.
Charles, what's up, man? I remember you. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, my sister's husband, he'll get in a war with his other neighbors in the neighborhood and spend like $500-$600 to $1,000 on fireworks just to compete and see who has the bigger show.
Oh, I love firecracker wars.
I like
Well, we
that.
kind of did ours a little differently. We chased each other with them.
Yeah, PVC pipe and bottle rockets. But at the same time, so who wins?
It's normally a tie.
Okay.
Like last year, one of the mortars malfunctioned and the tube fell over and I got shot with it.
Oh,
Shut up. Did you go to the hospital?
No, it was fine.
Okay. You walked it off, didn't you?
I did. Went and got another Corona.
Listen.
Oh, good Lord, another Corona.
Thank you for your call. Thanks for listening.
Thank you.
Good old Charles. 4th of July parties, give me free drinks and food. That's true.
Yes. Oh, my gosh. I don't know
my
what I'm going to
twins
do.
just saw that Dex Barbie T looked like for the first time. Aw.
Aw.
Nice.
Oh, thank you, Eli.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing for the July 4th.
So I'm going to actually be in Anderson, side note, South Carolina. I'm going to be emceeing a, what's it called, the Motor Speedway there.
Uh-huh.
And I just got a message because they're listening. Fireworks that they're going to be having at the racetrack, $5,000. Done by a company. Yeah. How cool is that? I didn't even know we were going to do fireworks
Lord.
at the race. How awesome is that?
That is cool.
That's America right there.
At the
Racing,
racetrack
we
and
turn
fireworks.
left, we go fast, and we do some fireworks.
If you ain't first, you last.
That's right. Love it. All right. Guys, I think it's time for us to wrap up our live.
Oh.
Oh, that's cute. That is cute. There's something else I was going to say. Oh, someone said something about the other station. So
Yeah.
they couldn't find anybody. I'll just tell you this. And so they're just going to do some rearranging, I think. Because it's hard out there, man. There's not a lot of stuff.
There's only one Dex and Barbie T.
Well, then there's that. I wasn't going to that route, but yeah.
That's the route.
Okay. Anyways, take care, guys. Love you. Thank you so much for hanging out with us on our live, and we will talk to you guys. Well, we're probably not going to talk tomorrow. We'll probably talk to you guys. Heck, Wednesday. Shoot. Yeah, because the long weekend. All right, we'll talk to you guys. Take care.
Happy holidays.
Oh, Zenny's in. There you are. Have a good one. I didn't even see you on there until now. There we go.